Thanks for joining us for another edition of Afl Riverina TV. I'm Lauren Markham. Farah League has just passed the halfway point and one team, East Wagga Coringal, remains undefeated and well clear at the top of the ladder. One of their on-field leaders, Joe Scott, joins me in the studio. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Lauren.
So it's a bit different to last season when it took things a while to come together for you guys. How comfortable has it been with pretty much the same squad going into a second season together? Yeah,
it's been a lot easier this year. We've been able to start pre-season and work together. Gav's got the boys going, working well together, and the work that we put in together at the start of the season compared to last year when you're all trying to learn to play with each other, where this year it's just get in and go, and from round one we're able to start the way we wanted to.
And he did bring in a new game plan to the club last year, and it did almost win you guys a flag, and it's obviously successful. Can you explain Gav's approach and why it's working?
Yeah, he's always been able to get he's joined good mix of players across the field. He puts his left footers all down one side and the right footers and on the other side, and gets us to work real well together. And it's come out and it's gelled for us, and a good mix of younger and more experienced players. And yeah, as it's gone on this year, it's really shown. And
has there been much talk of being undefeated so far in the season?
No, we don't worry about that. We just worry about what's going on next week, and we'll just keep taking each game at a time.
And grand final day last year, Temora pretty much had every player in song in that game. Was the experience the difference, and how much do you still talk about that day?
Yeah, well, I don't think we talk about it much. We all know exactly what happened, and it's just about, definitely experience was a part there, I think, and it's hopefully we've learnt from that now and we can go forward with that experience on our side.
And you would have got to know some of Temora's players during your time on the rep side. What did you take out of that opportunity to finally bring some success at rep level to the Farah League?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that opportunity to play with some of the best players in the league, especially a couple of Temora fellas, with Wallace and Harpley. They're two very key forwards, and I learn a lot. I'll probably learn a bit more about them players by being able to do that.
And it's a very even comp this year. Who do you guys rate as your biggest rivals?
Yeah, I still think Temora are up there. They've been there, they've done that. They'll still be there at the end of the year, I think, and they obviously are the Rock. They're going to be very competitive come the end of the year too.
And what about opponents who have been the toughest so far, or for the last year or so?
Last year, probably I found playing on Nathan Dowdle was a bit of a challenge. I looked forward to the twice that we played against each other. Where this year I've had games against Mitch Carroll, Sam Fisher. Really enjoyed the match-up on Will Overs at Berlin. There's some very competitive on-ballers that I've had to play against.
And yourself and Ben Absalom are the on-field leaders at East Wagga. What has that responsibility meant to you, being a junior that's come back to the club?
Yeah, it was something I always looked forward to and wanted to do when I was here previously, and to be able to come back and within my second year being given this responsibility, I've really enjoyed it, and to work with a lot of players that I'd previously played with when the club wasn't as successful, and to now be able to help lead and make the club a successful place to be.
And there's plenty of other very experienced and successful footballers on the side. Who are some of the players you've most enjoyed playing with, and why?
I've really enjoyed the likes of Ben Absalom and Mark Ebbett coming over. They've been very handy. The boys that come over from Mango, like Scotty Burge, Nick Baggio, Blake Aginger, they've all added a fair bit to the side. And the new players like Stewie Bridie and now this Christian Kelly all sort of add depth and experience that makes it very enjoyable to play footy with.
And you were already flying before Christian Kelly came onto the side, but he fitted in, kicked 9 goals. What does he bring for the back half of the season? Yeah,
I think he's gonna add a fair bit to our side. With we've been pretty one-dimensional as we've copped with Gappett, but now with him up there, sort of gonna make opposition backlines very frustrated when we've got the ball and we're going forward. Especially if we can get it down there quick, it's gonna give us a lot of opportunity.
Well, thanks for coming in. Good luck against Temora and for the second half of the season.
Yeah, thank you.